I don't know.
What happened? We're live!
We're live!
From New York! It's Saturday night!
It's Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it's Saturday midday.
We are in Midtown. Actually, we're in New York right now.
We are.
We're all here together in a hotel room.
Yay!
Yeah. The Empire State Building is right behind you guys. We'll show you later. But so this is our book of the month. London Belongs to Me by Jacquelyn Middleton.
Mine's packed. There you go. I moved a couple weeks ago, so mine is packed away.
Okay, we've got ours. Here's the book. We all read it like a few weeks ago. Zoe. We all read it a few weeks ago. We all have reviews down below if you want to check it out. So the first 30 minutes is spoiler free. Basically do a Q&A. You guys can ask us questions in the live chat, or you can tweet us. Me, Zoe, Marine, hashtag London Belongs to Me. And we're just going to have a good fun time until about 12:30. And then we're going to go into discussion about our thoughts on London Belongs to Me if you have read it.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, yes.
Jinx.
But
This is
so
ask
weird.
us questions.
I've got us up here.
This is weird.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm going to look at the hashtag.
Hi, guys.
Okay, someone asked, hi, where are you all from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida.
I'm from Los Angeles.
I'm from Missouri.
Yay!
Yeah.
All around the world. Well, around the US.
You really-
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Let's see. Did you like this book? Yeah, I really enjoyed the book. It's all about like being a fangirl, and we follow Alex on her journey in kind of finding herself. So she moves to London, and it's like this chaotic mess of moving in with strangers, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And we follow her through love and her career, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and there's also like stuff about internet friendships, which
Mhm.
I'm sure most of you have
Cool.
experienced and will understand, because I've never seen like internet friendships portrayed in a book at all, ever.
Yeah.
So that's another element in there for you.
Mhm.
It's
That's
all
like
about
what we all are.
fangirls. Yeah, fangirls and internet friends.
Mhm.
Which we
Like she
all
goes
are.
to a comic. She goes to London Comic Con, which is so cool because I always go to
Yeah.
Comic Con. So I'm like, I know what this is.
And I loved that it was set in London because that's it's my place.
It's weird because she's from Florida and Zoe's from Florida, and she goes to London, and you went to London.
Yes.
It's like her life.
Yeah.
No, honestly, and there's like characters that are similar to people that I met in London, and it's just a little bit too similar. Like I think she knew my life, and she's like, ah.
How's the volume? Can anyone tell us? Because the computer's kind of far away, so if you can let us know, that would
So
be
we're
great.
trying to be loud and speak up.
Loud, yeah. Who cares what other people think?
Whatever.
They're probably all out partying and
Mhm.
having fun.
Partying at noon.
Yeah.
They're probably still sleeping.
At noon?
What is the genre of this book?
It is new adult.
Contemporary.
Contemporary.
Romance.
But I think I feel like it reads like a YA contemporary, because I feel like a new adult tends to like get, people are like, it's a little bit more explicit, but I wouldn't say this is as explicit as a lot of other new adult that I've read.
Yeah.
She's just 22 years old.
So it's like in that
technically,
genre.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a coming of age contemporary romance.
Yeah.
Set in London.
Someone asks us, what are our favorite types of chocolate?
All right.
From Deanna Morley. Dark.
I like dairy milk from Cadbury.
Oh, you're getting real
I'm
specific.
getting specific. I love that.
I really like salted caramel chocolate. Like anything that's like salted
Oh,
caramel.
which
Sorry, I need to speak up. It's more. Sorry, I'm sick, so I'm trying to project, but it's a little stuffy. Anything that's like salted caramel chocolate, I really like. It's my fave.
We went to see Waitress last night on Broadway, and we got like these little pies, and she got salted caramel.
Yeah, there's still some left. They were like,
Came in this cute little thing. I don't know if you can see it, but they sold pie. And a little
At the
spoon.
shop.
And it smelled like pie.
Yeah, no, the theater smells like pie, and they sell pie,
And there's real pies that people eat in the show, or at least whipped cream.
Yeah.
I think they just ate
They were eating.
No, they were like eating straight up pie sometimes during the show.
Okay.
Like
That'd be the best show to be in.
Just get to eat all the time.
Oh my goodness. But it was
They
really
used
good.
real ingredients too. Like there was like butter, sugar, and flour. Like it was real
Sugar.
stuff.
Butter,
Flour.
That's our call sign. Sugar.
Butter.
flour.
That's it.
Let's see. What rating would you give this book? So our ratings are all in our reviews, but I gave it a. What did I give it? A 4? I think I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I gave it a 3.5 out of 5.
I gave it a 3.5 also.
Whoop 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 whoop. What kind of books do you like?
All sorts
All
of
of them.
books. I really like contemporary and fantasy. Those are my 2 favorite genres.
Fantasy, yes.
Like contemporary. Yeah, yep. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We like all the same.
Yeah. I mean, I've been getting
As long
more
as it has some romance in it.
Yes.
Like,
I've been getting more into romance. Oh, and I like classics too. I like
True.
Jane Austen.
oh yeah, we do Ostentatious, so
Mm-hmm.
that
On
life
Zoe's
is.
channel.
It's on my channel. Check it out.
A
Promo.
Mhm.
So how are all of you today?
Someone asked me, did this book inspire you to watch Doctor Who?
I already watched Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So, except for this past season because it just got a little bit much. So, I like fell off the wagon.
I don't know. It hasn't inspired me to watch it. I mean, there's a
You
lot of
should watch
Doctor.
it.
I know. I feel like
Just
I'm gonna
start-
get sucked in.
Just start at season 5 if you're like,
Who's the Doctor?
that's Matt Smith. That's when he starts, and it starts like
I
that's
know,
why
I don't wanna
recommend-
skip
David Tennant.
No, I want to
Well,
see David Tennant.
He's great, but if you like can't get into the first season because it's like a camera quality thing. Sometimes people like can't do
Okay.
bad camera quality stuff. So that's when I recommend they go to season 5 and like start there, get addicted, then go back to season 1. But I have
Wow.
watched
Yeah,
That's
confusing.
weird. How do you watch it like that? How do you go back?
I didn't. I started at the beginning, but like that's just like something like you'll miss a couple things, but like it's so good. You should just watch Doctor Who. It's so good. Just like give it like 3 episodes and then you'll be hooked. If that's how it goes.
Well, I used to watch it all the time with my family. Like it was like our Saturday night or whenever it was on. I don't remember.
It's Saturday
Yeah,
night.
but we used to watch it all the time. But when I went to college and we stopped watching it together, that's when I stopped. And that was around like when Matt Smith was Doctor. But I love David Tennant. But
That's great.
yeah, I haven't watched it since then. And I still haven't seen Sherlock. And that's
Oh my
another one that
gosh.
they talk a lot about.
Yeah, Sherlock is so good though.
Yeah,
I
I
need
mean,
to watch Sherlock.
there's so many seasons.
No, it's
No.
literally 3 episodes a season.
Oh,
They're like
They're
little
good.
mini movies.
They're
Oh.
little mini movies. You can
Mhm.
get into it really easily.
Yeah.
And Sherlock is coming back
Tomorrow!
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.
January 1st.
which is tomorrow if you
My
didn't
friend
know.
Mary's here. Hi,
Hi,
Mary! Oh, yeah, you guys know Mary too.
Yeah, we met her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot. The ebook for London Belongs to Me is $1.99 on Kindle right now.
It
You should
is.
go get it.
That's
Go
a
get
deal.
yourself.
Go get it
That's a
on your
steal.
e-reader. Go read it.
Steal a deal.
A deal.
Steal a deal.
I know how long is it there for?
I think it's there for all weekend. It started yesterday or Thursday.
that's-
Go get yourself
Yeah,
this book.
go get it.
If you like fangirl type things and you like London, $2. That's not bad at all.
For any book.
Yeah.
For ebook.
Yeah.
See,
And it's
that's
pretty
so-
long too, so you're getting like a good amount of book
Yeah,
for your money.
but we did read it pretty fast. I
Yeah.
read it in like 2 days.
Yeah, same.
I think the beginning was a little hard to get into. Not that hard. It was still fun.
Well, once you got like probably like a third of the way through, it was like my
Just like,
marker where I was like, I
stop.
gotta know what happens. Keep going till you can't stop.
It's like one of those like fun contemporary novels that you just pick it up and you read it and you're like, this makes me happy for a time.
for a time.
And I read it during exam time,
Oh.
so it made me happy when I was.
I like reading it with all you guys. And
Yeah.
you read it before we did.
Yeah, because I was moving.
But we got to read
read
it
around
together,
the same pace.
basically. Yeah, so it was fun.
So if you have any other fangirl friends, read it with each other.
Jesseth is here.
Hi,
Jesseth. Hi.
Hi, Jesseth.
How you
Hi,
doing?
Jess.
Do you call him Jesseth, or is that a Christine thing?
Christine started it. I picked it up.
Okay.
I call
Oh my
him
gosh,
Jesseth
that's
still.
Jesse the right there.
It's Jessica made it.
Oh my gosh, Jesse the Rita's hair. Oh my god.
Saluting.
Meredith. He called you Meredith.
Meredith.
That's like Macbeth, but
What's up, Macbeth?
you called Mary Meredith, or
Oh, you know what? He probably called Mary Meredith.
I was
Not
like,
you.
I don't think that's me.
I'm like
Marineth.
Morris.
What do you say?
So how was your Christmas or your holiday season?
Did you get any good books for Christmas?
I got no books.
I didn't get any books either. No one buys me books for Christmas because they all think that I have too many.
Yeah.
You
I
get
remember the
books?
good old days.
No, 'cause I got gift cards because we were in
That's
Disney
right.
World. So
Who wants to take books with them in their
I got a
suitcase?
Barnes Noble gift card though
Oh, well, that's
So-
the same thing as getting
Yeah.
books.
from my dad. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'll use that to buy some books
That works.
eventually. I like
Um,
to save it for when I need a book, and then I like go get it.
cool. Let's see. What else?
Questions.
A favorite book of the year.
Ooh.
Mine is Aquarius and Fairy by Sarah J. Maas. There's already a video.
When did I read this year? It's been such a long year.
You haven't thought about it yet?
No, I haven't done my video yet.
No.
I'm gonna look at mine.
Oh, I
really
think
fast.
maybe A Monster Calls, which I just read.
Okay, that picture that you
Have
drew of
you
your
seen
eyes.
Go on my Twitter, look at the picture that I posted. It like is scary. Like I woke up the next morning and my eyes were completely like shut because they were so puffy. I will share it with you all. You know, if there. This is me after I finished A Monster Calls.
That's so.
I read it in like 2.5 hours while I was in the bath, and I was just but it was so good. But I think that was my favorite. Or Lady at Midnight. I really liked
I
that.
think it's a read that one.
I think
You haven't read it yet?
Brett Scavenger Tales Academy.
So narrow. You mix those
Tales
words
from
up.
Scavenger
Yeah.
Academy.
I think Truth Witch by Susan Dennard was my favorite.
Okay, I think-
love Truth
I
Witch.
want to read that.
It's so good.
I feel like half of it, and then
That
I
was-
randomly stopped it.
I think that was my favorite. It's hard to pick a favorite. I haven't thought about it either, but I like have not had time to sit and think about
Go on Twitter. People are asking us
Oh,
questions.
okay. I will
I
go
got
on
it.
Twitter.
I think
I got
Christine
it.
just asked us a question.
it. If you could have any city belong to you, which city would you choose from Jesse?
Any city.
Any city?
I would pick Washington D.C. and then I would rule the world.
Do you
Wow.
mean the United States?
No, the world.
Okay.
Okay, Donald Trump.
No. Okay, it would be London. Truthfully, it would be London.
I would L.A. This is where I live. I don't care.
TBH New York. I think I'd pick New York.
Really?
This is where all the banks are. All the money.
We are the
Well, the
dictator.
entertainment is all in L.A., so I'd rule the movie business.
Christine's question is, if you couldn't study abroad in London, where do you want to study?
Oh. Ooh.
I really liked Amsterdam.
Ooh.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, Amsterdam was so much fun.
I've
And
never been anywhere else.
studying abroad, I want to go to Canada. I don't know why. I really want to go to Canada.
too.
But Scotland was pretty too.
That's where I want to go.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Or
London.
yeah. I
But
mean,
she
they
said
said
no,
not
not-
London.
Okay.
Not London.
Okay,
Follow the
Scotland or Greece?
I want to go to
Ooh,
Greece.
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 Mm-hmm.
It just depends.
Or
Also,
Italy.
like it also depends. Like, if I can speak the language.
I want to go to
Like-
Norway.
If I had learned the language, there's so many places that I'd want to go. I feel like I'd want to go to like Barcelona or something, and I feel like that would be really fun. Or Madrid, or Paris. So
Ooh.
many places, but probably honestly like Barcelona or
Greece.
or is actually
Spanish?
somewhere in Italy. I am 3% fluent according to
Wow.
according to Duolingo. If you guys don't know what Duolingo is, it's a
Mhm.
language learning app, and it's great and it's free. So
Oh.
You learn all the stuffs.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Okay, community.
Jesse goes, they're not answering my Twitter queue. How rude. We just did.
Yeah, get over it.
What was your favorite scene in the book? Wait, that's kind of spoilery.
Spoilers.
We will answer that question at the 30-minute mark. Exactly. Because
15
I know
minutes.
exactly what my favorite scene was.
Do a fan cast for London Belongs to Me, Jesse
Ooh.
said.
Okay.
That's more your boat.
I would be all of the characters.
No. Okay, so I kind of pictured Anna Sophia Robb
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too. I did too.
as Alec.
Yeah.
Alex. Sorry, Alex.
Alec.
Lucy. Anyone have ideas for Lucy? Like,
Oh, they she kind of mentioned it in the book.
she looks like what she looks like?
Yeah, no, they it was another person from Carrie Diaries. What was her name?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's her name?
Or-
she was in Doctor Who too. But she kind of like fan cast them in the book.
Oh.
I'll look her up.
Or the, the handmaiden of Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones. Either of you watch it?
I don't watch it.
Well, she's British, and I think she would be a good cast. And then I always
Isn't
forget
she-
her name.
Is she black? Her is Lucy.
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah, she's from the
Yeah.
Carrie.
Oh yeah, she's
Prima.
from Doctor Who.
Yeah, and she's from the Carrie Diaries with Anna Sophia Robb.
Oh, cool.
That's why
I like her.
yeah. And I was rewatching the Carrie Diaries as I was reading it.
Who's
So.
the guy from Orphan Black? I always forget his name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
watch
The
Orphan
friend
Black.
guy. I watched like the first 2 episodes, but I know exactly what you're
Friend?
talking about. Is it that?
No, I mean it's like he's my adopted brother, but
Yeah.
what's his name? Jordan Gavaris. His name is Felix in Orphan
Yeah.
Black.
Oh,
This
he
is
would
him.
be Freddie?
This is
Oh,
Freddie.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
totally see that.
He's actually not British.
Really?
Where's he from?
Felix
Oh, and
from
this
Orphan
is-
Black. Like, she
Yes,
just
I
tweeted.
can see that. Definitely.
If you had to name your, Christina just tweeted something.
And this is
I got
Lucy.
it.
This is who I'm thinking for Lucy.
I'm married.
Show Anna Sophia Robb.
I have
Oh.
2 questions.
Okay.
She's from Bridge Terabithia.
I don't see another question. Okay.
And for Lucy, Anna Sophia Robb.
And then
Actually,
I
no,
think,
that
who about for Mark? We got to pick for Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm reading their stupid comments.
What about Tom Hardy?
He's
No.
so
Oh,
Think about like young Tom Hardy.
No.
Okay.
No.
you find someone super attractive.
See, this
He
is
has
why
dark,
I'm
he has like
fans.
jet black hair.
Hmm.
Like Henry Cavill.
He's old too.
Don't give me that.
Tom Welling. He's really old.
Are we thinking like Tom Welling, like in Smallville?
Yeah,
Tom Welling?
Smallville
Oh,
Tom Welling, yes.
Smallville Tom Welling.
Yes.
He's also Scottish.
He's Scottish.
Wait, Irish. I'm sorry.
Mark, I thought you meant Tom Welling.
Mark in the book is Irish.
Mhm. Like in his Cheaper by the Dozen days.
Yes. He's like
Okay.
my fan cast for everything.
I have questions. It's from Mary. It says, if you could recreate the cover of London Belongs to Me in front of any landmark, where would you hold a red umbrella in front of?
Empire State Building.
There, because then I would be back in London.
Oh, you
She
mean in
said
London?
Recreate.
Here?
Recreate any landmark.
Oh, recreate.
I feel like this is like super weird, but it would be fun to do it for the pyramids, which like doesn't make any sense for the book. But it'd be cool to have like a red umbrella for the
Yeah.
pyramids.
Or
it's any
Statue of
landmark.
Liberty.
Any landmark.
Any landmark?
She didn't specify London. Buckingham Palace could be cool if we're going like London too.
Empire State Building.
Oh, the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, that would be good.
Duh.
Jesse just asked.
Oh, I have more.
Pierce Brown?
Pierce Brown.
No.
Okay. Next question. What would be printed on your umbrella if you were on the cover?
There's something printed on the umbrella?
There's nothing.
No, it's just red, but
The
like,
Marauders map.
accurate.
Wow.
Probably
Still
like
on.
it'd be like that, but with gold accents. It'd be a Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
Ravenclaw.
Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff.
Okay. Christine says,
Wow. All of our
If you-
friends asking questions.
if you had to name yourself the name of a country, which would you be?
Hungry. A country? Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Bulgaria. I don't know.
I mean, Ireland sounds nice.
Barcelona.
That's not a country.
That's a city.
So,
Spain is actually a nice.
Lithuania.
Actually, I think I would be.
Macedonia.
Papua New Guinea.
I think I
That'd
would
be nice.
be.
It has nice flow.
I think I would be Ireland. That's
Algeria.
Fits with my hair. Ireland.
Asia.
Asia.
That's
Asia's
a
continent.
I know things.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm trying. Wait, let me get some questions off here because everyone's asking.
Okay, I have 2 more questions. Oh wait, I have 3 more questions. 2 of which are from Jessie from Twitter.
Okay, go with those. I'm trying to find.
Okay, what's the first book you guys want to pick up in the new year? I know already.
History belongs to. Wait,
What?
History is all you left me.
just
History belongs to me.
History is all you left me by Adam Silvera. Since I'm moderating the event with Christine on January 20th, and you should all be there at the Grove.
I still have to read Mansfield Park.
Yeah, I still have to read
Oops,
that
that was December's book of the month for the Ostentatious Book Club. And I haven't read it yet because I'm sorry, I'm a bad host.
I also need to read that, but I really want to read Six of Crows because I wanted to read Six of Crows and review it, and then read Crooked Kingdom and review it, and I haven't read Crooked Kingdom yet, so that's what I want to read.
I want to pick that up too.
Okay, if you could date one of the guys Luna belongs to me, who would you pick?
Mark.
Mark.
Mm.
And the Irish, dark hair, tall.
Beautiful. So nice. He's so nice. He's so lovely. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have more questions?
Is there any book that you regret not reading this year? Lady Midnight.
The Sun is also a star.
Crooked Kingdom.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm reading it at the beginning of next year. If London Belongs to Me were to be adapted, would you rather it be a movie or a TV show?
Movie.
From Jessie.
Movie.
I would say movie. I feel like this would fit better as a movie because it's like real rom-com. You can see it being real rom-com.
We need more rom-coms
I know.
because now it's all like book adaptations, like fantasy and stuff like that. Oh, I guess everything's becoming a movie.
That is true.
It's maybe we're gonna get like a
more
resurgence
contemporary
of the romantic
But
comedy.
that's like, is everything like a young adult book?
Yeah.
So it's more like a high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
type of deal.
she's old. She's like 18.
But I want
But,
like adults.
Rom-com with adults.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I want like the proposal.
Yeah.
I
like
want
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Bridget Jones' Diary, The Holiday.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
maybe Jude Law. Could be.
I'm
more
gonna skip Jessie's
people.
second question till later and go to, if you could be the ruler of a city, which one would you choose? I feel
I could be
this
the
is, like,
queen.
same thing.
London. Then I could be the queen.
That isn't that the same question as like if we could
Yeah.
have a city belong to us?
Yeah,
But now
pretty
I'm
much,
a queen.
but this is like if you could be a ruler of a city.
LA.
New York. And then Jessie says, if you had to describe London Belongs to Me using fruit, which fruit would you choose?
He's so random.
Like, he has a really good, like, would you want it to be adapted which way? And then, if you could describe it using
That's for
fruit.
something really sweet because she eats a lot of sugar.
She does eat a lot of
Ooh.
sugar.
I would
love
be like
that.
chocolate-covered strawberries. It has to be
Ah.
chocolate-covered, though.
With dairy milk. Just because it's tasty.
Be like a caramel dipped apple
Ooh.
with like fruity pebbles on the outside.
Definitely all sugar.
Wait, what is that cereal that she eats? Remember she eats that cereal?
Oh,
I don't know. Let's see.
I can't remember.
I don't remember. What's his name? The brother kept
Tom.
eating it. Tom kept eating it.
How
Anyways.
dare
Let's see. Jessie asked, if you could collide London Belongs to Me with another contemporary story, which one would it be?
you? Maybe like unexpected everything.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
That could work
Or
really
you know
well.
what? Actually, it would be really cool to see Since You've Been Gone combined with London Belongs to Me and be doing a scavenger hunt all through
I
London.
know. I was trying to decide between Unexpected Everything or Since You've Been Gone. Just a Morgan Matson book.
I need to read her books. I haven't read them.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I know.
good. Month of Madison.
May. May.
We're gonna read all of them
Oh, okay.
again.
I don't know what contemporary book I would match. Put it maybe like Anne and the French Kiss, since they're both.
Yeah, they're very similar. Like they have like, I mean, not like the plot isn't similar, but like the scenario of
Alex
her
is-
going to.
Yeah, and Alex was a lot nicer than Anna.
Yeah.
I love Anna.
She's
I
just a
love
little sass monster.
I love it.
It's great.
But no, it's very similar because they go to like a foreign city, and then they're all lost, but then they are found.
I know Mary asked us if we have any other plans for our New York trip. So, well, we're gonna go to the Empire State
Yeah.
Building. We're
Yeah.
pointing there because it's literally right
It's
there.
outside the window.
Mm-hmm. And then we're hanging out with friends,
Yes.
and then New Year's.
New Year's.
We're not going to
We're
Times
not
Square.
doing the Times. We did that yesterday. We had to
It was
walk through
insane.
it.
On the way to Waitress.
There's so many people here.
They're already setting up
And
the
I've
stage.
tried to do it on like New Year's Day, and you literally feel like herds of cattle. So it's a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We would have to have been at Times Square already.
it's freezing.
Yeah, it's cold outside. Baby,
I mean,
it's
we're from like
cold
warm
outside.
climate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's moderate.
I'll watch it. Probably on TV. It's a better view than what you can get if you're in.
But it's
Times
like the
Square.
experience
Yeah.
of being.
But we went through Times Square yesterday, so it's all good.
Yeah.
We'll walk through it tomorrow and see all the
Mhm.
confetti left over.
Mm-hmm. And the adult diapers that people use.
You serious?
I'm serious. I've had friends tell me horror stories. Like, you can't leave your spot, so you have to pee where you are.
Get like a spacesuit, an astronaut suit to have it all. Okay, let's stop talking about that. Any more questions? Oh, I'll check Twitter.
Oh, we have some more questions.
Woo, woo. Okay, I'm gonna.
Where?
If you had to go to space and name your new planet after a fandom character, what would you name it? From Christine.
Savro. It's from Red Rising.
I have no idea.
I feel like it'd be fun to have a planet named Sherlock.
Or Jamie Fraser.
It could work. I don't know.
I have more questions from Twitter.
Okay,
That was Christine who asked that one.
Yeah.
thanks.
If you could
Christine.
play any character on Once Upon a Time, which fairy tale character would you want to play?
I'm the evil queen.
I've only seen a couple episodes, but I know Belle is in it, and I like Belle.
Yeah, you would be a good Belle.
I
Ariel?
really like, Ariel. I don't like her in the show that much, though. So I think I would want to be Red Riding Hood because I like
She's
her.
badass.
She's
Yeah.
cool. And then Jesse says, if the characters from London Belongs to Me were put in the Hunger Games, who would win? Probably Olivia. Let's
yeah.
Let's go real.
No, yeah, that's
Mark would win.
Mark,
nah. It's
no,
Olivia.
Mark's too nice.
Olivia would stab everybody.
But then, like, someone would be smart and hit a tracker jacker thing, and then they would all die.
It wouldn't be Alex. I
Freddie.
know that.
Lucy!
I could see Lucy.
I can see Lucy winning.
It's
but
Olivia.
probably Olivia.
It's Olivia. Everyone else is too nice.
Did we answer Christine's new question? She's telling us to answer it.
Does anyone else have any
Which
questions?
question?
No, we appreciate our friends.
No, I know
More
that, but
questions.
we need other people's
Was there a
questions.
place in the book that you would like to visit, like one of the theaters or pubs?
The Royal Theater.
The Royal Theater.
Hardcore.
I've been there.
I want to go there next time.
We
I'm
should,
there
we
if I
should
have
do a
time.
trip. We want to do a trip to London?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go. It's just expensive.
Yeah.
We could hitch a ride on the
Honestly, the
Titanic.
Royal Theater, like, whenever she walked in, I was like, I could see me being like this whenever I walk in this theater.
Mhm.
Okay, if you adopted a new road, what would you name it after your favorite book? What favorite book would you name it after?
A road?
A road.
trying to think of one that has a good road name.
I mean, how should I do?
Okay. One time, in my friend's neighborhood, there's a road named Twilight. Yes.
What?
My dream was to always live on that road so I could say, I live on Twilight.
It's hard because all books have like multiple, like.
Yeah. I just want
like a one word.
I don't want one name. Chamber
Illuminate.
of Secrets.
Illuminate would be a cool.
Like, go down the Chamber of Secrets.
Illuminate?
I mean, it's not like my favorite book, but it would be a cool road name.
Oh, we're at the 30-minute mark.
Oh no.
Counting down.
Oh.
Counting down. We're going to be discussing spoilers now. So if you guys haven't read the book, go away.
Come back when you've read the book.
Come back
go buy
when
it for
you've read it.
$1.99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$1.99. It's $1.99
And
on
then
Kindle.
come back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Goodbye.
Sugar.
Flower.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
stretching.
give me a second.
Can we answer the favorite scene? Yeah.
Yes.
Mine was whenever Mark.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I don't want to. There might still be people watching.
Okay, we're giving it another.
Let's do like a
second.
mild spoiler thing.
Mine is like towards the.
Who was your least favorite character?
Olivia.
Okay. Well, then I'm trying to use this into spoilers. You know.
What were your thoughts about the book?
I thought it was a fun read. It was a fun, quick read. It wasn't my favorite contemporary book, just because I don't know, I've read so many of them. I'm so critical of contemporary books now, but I just loved how similar it was to my life, and that's why I was like, ha 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 ha. But I had a fun time reading it.
Good. Glad. Marie?
Same. I thought it was like Zoe. I thought it was really fun. Like, obviously, I read it in like 2 days, and if I hated the book, I would read it in 2 days. So like, it wasn't my favorite, but I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed a lot of different elements of it, especially the internet friendship and the fact that the guy was a good guy. He was a nice guy. Because if you watch my channel at all, you know that I hate the bad boy with a heart of gold trope with a passion. And I'm like, give me more nice, and that's what she loves. And I'm like, give me more nice guys. And so whenever this is like, Mark is a nice guy.
And I think it was refreshing because he was like, he waited.
He was very respectful.
Very respectful.
And he waited for her, and he waited till the time was right. He didn't just like push
push
his way in.
Yeah.
So good. So
Like,
nice.
you just spent all of your time with me. Like, drop all your hobbies. I am your life now.
He like helped her. He encouraged her passions and wanted her to go after her dreams. It was so nice. It was so
He got her
good.
the job at the
It
theater.
was so
And
nice.
he had his own thing going on too. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of love interests, they're just there to be the love interest, but he actually had like stuff going on. Like, he had a career that he was ambitious about. I liked that.
Yeah.
My thoughts, I really enjoyed it. I think I love the fangirl aspect of it because I don't think I've ever, besides Fangirl by Rainbow Gal, I don't think I've ever read a fangirl who was so much like me, because Fangirl's like half in Fangirl was more like fan fiction writer. And while I have written fan fiction before, it's not like my passion.
Do you still have it?
Mm-hmm. It's on paper. Like, I printed it.
Yes.
You should bind it.
You should bind
Sell
it.
it
I
to
want to
me.
read
It's
it.
not finished. It's just like a half story.
I want to read it.
And so, well, like, I didn't really connect with Kat on that level. I think I connected more with Alex and her, like, creating online relationships with people and loving shows and going to conventions and kind of being and going out and going after her dreams instead of, you know, staying at home. And like, she moved to another country. It's just kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
I really liked the story about that.
Yeah. I really liked Alex as a main character. I thought that she came up against so many different obstacles, and she didn't let that stop her. Like, she may have gotten discouraged, but she like kind of like dusted off and got back up and kept going and kept pursuing her dream.
Yeah, and she was dealing with anxiety along the way, which I think is like a new, like, mental illness is anxiety mental illness?
Yes.
okay, so like dealing with mental illness is something new.
Mm-hmm.
It's more known now, and it's being put more into books. And so I don't really suffer with anxiety. I'm more stressed out. You do.
I do. Yeah.
So it was interesting and nice to see that perspective and see what goes through people's minds.
Well, on that note, my anxiety like started a lot. Like I've had it my whole life, but it like flared up. It became like more pronounced when I was in London. And so like I had like a similar experience with that. And so I thought it was nice that it was talked about. It's not just like, oh, I had a panic attack, like, oh, I'm so quirky, I have anxiety, like that sort of thing, like romanticizing mental illness. But it was
making you like, it makes you like quirky, like
no. But I liked that.
Let's see if I have questions now. Oh, my iPad.
There was the one about favorite scene.
Oh, go ahead.
Mine was when he took her on the Vespa.
Yeah, mine was too.
Oh, it's like right at the beginning, and he just takes her away for a day in London. It was blessed.
I want that.
Same.
I'm like, I want someone to whisk me away on a Vespa.
Same.
Yes, and then like, oh, it was just so cute. Also, I really like the scene where Olivia poured coffee on her laptop. I thought it was so much drama. I was like,
I couldn't believe it.
I almost like ripped my book. I was like, no. But I love the drama. So I was like, yes, it's getting good. But I liked that a lot. I mean, it was terrible, but it was entertaining.
Like I liked it when Tom was taking her through the apartment, and she got like so excited to see her new room, and it was like this little tiny closet. I'm like, and she like broke down, and I like that scene because it was like the end of her journey.
Well, and I liked that it was realistic in that aspect. Like she didn't just have
like a huge room.
She's like, it's fine, everything's great. She had some hardships that she went through. Is everyone scrolling?
Oh,
it seems like Jesse and Mary are staying for the spoiler version.
Thanks, guys. Wait, I just want to show you all.
Jesse asked if you could steal anyone's style from London Belongs to Me. Who would you steal?
Olivia.
She was also Olivia.
Okay, but that's the one thing about I think London Belongs to Me. Is this written in third person?
First. Third? Oh, third.
Like we knew every single designer, and I know a lot about fashion, but I don't know every single designer.
Yeah, she put on her. I can't even think of a designer right now, but it was very, very detailed. And while some people might like that, it was too much for me.
You liked it?
It was like, I feel like I was like torn because it was too much, but it was also like, I relate. So it was like one of those things where I was like, all these things, like, it was very descriptive of everything Alex was wearing that was like related to fandom, and I was like, this is a little bit too much for me, but I also relate. So I was like, it's a little bit much to know everything, but also me. Like, as I tweeted out the other day that I was wearing Disney Vans, a Deathly Hallows hat, and what was I wearing? A shirt. A Hamilton shirt.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm living in this book right now. I literally thought that after I tweeted out. I was like, oh, there I am.
Sorry, Mary said I want to see a video where Natasha reads her favorite fic.
I know, I do too. I request it right now.
You look at.
Was it Twilight fan fiction?
Someone said, I hope you have a happy new year.
Oh, you guys have a happy new year. I know some people have already celebrated it across the world.
Oh, time zones. I think about that sometimes.
Oh, what do you think about the cheating boyfriend, Devin?
I don't know. I also was like, why did he just show up? He has her phone number.
Does she would have to change her number?
Well, he asked for her address rather than like her phone number, and I was like, that's a little stalkerish.
Yeah, he just like the cheating ex-boyfriend just like arrived in London one day, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here for closure," which was nice. I like closure, but it was just
he wanted to start again.
Yeah, he wanted to,
and she was like, "Heck nah."
I liked that. That she was like, "I love you. Come to me," but she was still wearing the necklace, which I thought was weird. Like, she was still wearing the necklace that he gave her, which
maybe she just didn't have closure. I don't know.
I guess. Well, maybe she, like,
Maybe it was just pretty.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like if someone cheated on me, I would
probably
like
wouldn't.
from my neck and like burn it or something. I don't know.
Probably bonfire.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I wonder like
People
about
tweet.
her best friend now. I mean, Jessie tweeted that one.
Yeah, I wish like her old best friend, like she would get closure with her too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because we got it with Devin. We didn't get it with like
so nasty. She had so many nasty people in her life.
I know, she has bad luck.
Okay, Jessie says, if London Belongs to Me were to have a sequel, what would you want to happen and what should the title be?
I don't know what the title would be, but it would be more about like her
London
play.
Belongs to Us and her and Mark get married.
Yeah.
That's
That would be so nice. And he's like in one of her plays or something.
Olivia has to come back.
why does she have to come back?
Oh, because she was
Oh.
not.
Maybe
I want
her
her
and
gone
Olivia.
forever.
Maybe Olivia can actually have like a redemption arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they
true.
become best friends, and then her and Mark get married.
I think that's a little too far for her to become best friends with her. But maybe just
I
like
feel
show
like-
up and be like, I was wrong. Sorry for being awful.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think it'd be more about her life as a playwright, and then
Like meeting like people in that world, like
Mhm.
yeah,
playwriting worlds.
farther in
yeah.
that world.
And she would probably go to New York because it probably would be called New York Belongs to Us then.
because she'd probably like bring one of her plays to Broadway
Yeah,
or something.
to
like
Broadway.
That would be cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
that. Ideas.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm looking at Twitter again.
If you guys have questions for the book, let us know. Devin was traveling in Europe. He didn't just show up. Abby Ellis said. Yeah, he was traveling.
Yeah, but then he still just showed up.
I wish that he
I wish he had
called
like
her
called
first.
her first. That was like the
Yeah.
thing that he just kind of like showed up. I mean, obviously he's a douchebag. He cheated on her.
Yeah.
So like we know he's not great, but he like instead of like getting her phone number, he got her address from her mom, which was like a little bit like.
Well, wasn't it? Didn't he go like he talked to Olivia? Wasn't that it?
Yeah, he
Maybe
talked
that
to
was
Olivia, and
Two of the
Olivia
worst
gave.
people.
Olivia.
That's probably why. She could have given her him the phone number, but she's like, just show up.
So
Meddling.
Abby Ellis said, "What did you think of Alex's grandma Joan?"
I wanted to know
I
so
want
much
to know
more.
so much more about her.
I feel like I barely knew anything about her, but I like wanted to know. I was so intrigued by her because like there were just those little snippets that we got talking about her life. And obviously, like the play that got picked up was based off of her, but I was like, I want to know more like from her, from like about her past and about like everything. Like I would read a whole book about Joan. I think I said that in my review. I would hardcore read a whole book about Joan.
Yeah, especially because Alex herself didn't know too much about her grandma because they had
Yeah.
been separated for so long. So I wish there was just more of them like connecting, because I guess you could tell that they like got closer in the book, but I wanted to know more like firsthand. I wanted to read about it.
Yeah, but I can see like why she wasn't in it more. Like I just wanted to know more, but I could see why because like obviously
Yeah.
they're in Manchester, so
Mhm.
like they were only there twice in the book. So
Yeah,
there wasn't a
seems
ton of
cool.
opportunity, but
yeah.
I would love to know more about Joan.
I wish that she like. Why didn't she see them more often? Is her mom?
Her mom like, stopped it. I think.
Oh, because that was why her mom like stopped them from going to London at all
Oh,
when she was 7, I think.
But then, like, what happened when she turned 18? Why? I guess she had school
She
and
college.
stuff.
But I think like breaks or something she should have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See her dad. The
Yeah.
other side of the family.
Especially because her dad was paying for college.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Especially.
I'm getting a cough drop.
Okay.
So be alarmed. I'm just
But
trying
she
to
was
make-
cool. I liked her. She's spunky. She kind of reminds me of my grandma.
Mary asks, sort the characters into Hogwarts houses.
Ooh. Olivia.
It's my time to shine. Olivia.
Okay,
is
Olivia's
Slytherin.
Slytherin, and I know that's like evil Slytherins, but she's literally very
So
manipulative and very
ambitious.
ambitious.
Mhm.
So like she would hardcore be that.
she's
I
like
feel like
Pansy Parkinson.
Yes. Exactly.
She
That
is
is her.
Pansy. I feel like Lucy.
Huff.
I feel like she would be a Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor.
Or no, I feel like she would be a Hufflepuff.
Well, Freddie would be a Gryffindor. I think.
I think Alex would be a Gryffindor because she's very brave. She faces a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
In this,
I feel like she's like Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, that one scene where they open up the club, and like what does she drop? Her like coat ticket or something? Yeah. And then Rupert Grint picks it up, and I was just like, "Oh, this is so weird."
I thought I don't like when real people are in books. Like I would prefer. I don't know. I just thought that was.
I forgot to talk about that in my review.
It's like, I feel like that's another thing that I'm like, love-hate. I like a lot of references, but I also feel like it dates the book so fast.
Oh.
Like a lot of the stuff that's like referenced in it means like 6 months from now that's going to be like old news. Mm-hmm. Like even the songs and stuff is going to be like, but then it's also like vintage.
But then like when Rupert Grint gets older and it's like, why is this old man in a club? But
why is this old man clubbing?
But I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool that there were like Hogwarts references, but I wish that it was like some fictional celebrity who had picked it up instead of like an actual like Rupert Grint. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know. Personally, I think it's
Benedict Cumberbatch.
I don't know. Just personally, I don't like when real people are in fictional books.
That's what fan fiction is for.
Yeah, that's a personal preference. I don't enjoy that.
But I was like, when Rupert Grint showed up, I was like,
and he had a line too. That was what was strange.
Like, it wasn't just like she saw him. It was he said something. She didn't react at all either.
Yeah, I would be like, gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, I guess she was worried about Mark.
Yeah.
Because that was after that. I thought, okay, when all that stuff was happening with Mark and Olivia at the dinner before the opening of the club, I thought like Mark was doing it intentionally and like doing it for Alex, but it was actually Olivia.
Yeah.
Being the worst.
Yeah.
But I thought it was, I thought Mark was like, not Mark.
Did we finish sorting into houses?
Oh! No, we didn't.
I mean, kind of.
That's Mark. Like, Mark is Ravenclaw.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I don't know.
But he's like a workaholic too. He's pretty ambitious. He could be like a good Slytherin. He could be a good Slytherin.
I could see
ambitious.
I'm trying to think of who Harry would be, but I feel like I didn't see Harry a lot in the book. So I'm like, who's Harry? Harry's the guy she stayed with.
Olivia's
boyfriend.
That's why you forgot.
Yeah. He kind of was there a little bit, but not a ton.
I thought he was gonna have a bigger role than he did.
Yeah.
Because they were like really good friends in college.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was, but I thought it was interesting that he had a different side to him at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because outside of Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia.
What do you think of Tom?
I feel like I also didn't know him that much.
Yeah.
At first I thought that's who was going to be her love interest.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Like as soon as they met, I was like, that's it. And then I wasn't.
Yeah. I'm like, he would be like a
bait and switch.
I thought he was Robert Pattinson in my head.
I can see that actually.
Oh, I totally can see that.
Oh, good.
With his
see, I'm on point with my fan castings.
But yeah,
you should be a casting
director. No,
oh, thank you.
Like,
are we saying like what we thought of him, or like what house we think he's in? Because I don't.
He'd be Gryffindor.
I don't think he.
Well, he's like living like he's like a thrill seeker.
True.
Oh, what about someone? Who was that? Abby. Abby asked, "What about the scene at the disco where she gets drunk?"
Oh my gosh. I liked Mark in that scene.
Yeah, me too.
Because Mark was the best, as per usual.
You're so nice.
He's so nice, but I was also like,
he didn't try to take advantage of her.
It's just funny, like that kind of stuff in books. Like I've really only read about. Like I've seen people drunk like twice in my life.
That was like in Anne and the French Kiss too. It had like a similar scene, but it was different.
Yeah, but I've only like read about scenes like that, so it's really interesting to me. Because I'm like, didn't experience that in my life. Hashtag sheltered.
What are some things you didn't like in the book?
Well, I talked about this a lot not a lot, but I talked about my main issues in my review. But it was the writing style was a big one. Like, it was really hard for me to get into because it was so descriptive. And another thing was like the real people in that, which we just talked about. Do you have anything?
I think that like the description that was hard for me too, because it was hard to like it was taking me out of the book, out of the story.
Oh, that part with the cologne.
But when I read that, I understood it because I can pick out like colognes and perfumes, especially if you work in one. You like you know it.
I couldn't relate to that. So
at first, whenever what was it?
It was Mark's cologne.
Yeah, and she could pick it up, but it was because, like, at first, I think I actually wrote a note on that, and I was like, how can she pick out the cologne? But then it was explained later that she had worked, and I was like, oh, so then I went back and deleted it, because I was like, it makes sense now. But at first, I was like, I wouldn't be able to pick out somebody's cologne unless it's the one from Abercrombie and Fitch, because I feel like everyone knows that.
You, like, walk in, it's like, I can always pick out Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I always can.
I just can't.
Or the Juicy Couture one.
Yeah. But I thought it was just a lot of description for that. I just thought I would be fine if it was just like, he smelled good.
He smelled good.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, preferences.
I feel like I wanted to know more about the side characters because I don't feel like they were like they had a lot of good potential and they had like the start of like knowing about their story, but they mostly were there as like to lift Alex up, which I mean, she is the main character. She's like the central part of the book, but they can have their own like stuff outside of that. I know we found out a bit about Lucy and about her family and stuff, but I didn't like, it was more like it was just kind of like said, and then it wasn't like, that was like, it was like said, and then there was like a little bit of conflict with that later, with her keeping Devin's letter, which I still don't agree with. It's okay. I'm good. I just don't agree with it. I can understand. I can understand. I just don't agree with
understand. Like, she got over it so quickly.
Same, because she had like her. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean,
don't bring it down.
That was something that it was just over so quickly. It was like, I'm mad at you. Why did you take Devin's letter? And then I was like, okay, I forgive you. But
she's just she's protective of her friends because of her family. But I also was like, that's still not ever okay. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, I understand, but I'm like, it's not okay to keep somebody's mail.
At least, like, if she found it first, or she saw the letter first, she should have been like, this is the letter from Devin.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to open it or not. Should
have or like differently. Brought her to her like that instead of been like, I didn't give this to you at all.
Yeah. Or at least she should have like shredded it. She should have gotten rid of that. If we're gonna hide it, we're gonna hide it.
True crime Zoe's coming out.
That's so weird. This like, I'd be the dictator and I would shred all the mail.
Also, I think Marie talked about it, but like how Olivia, how it was the gender
versus girl.
And there weren't any redeeming qualities about Olivia. And I like to like my villains.
Exactly.
So that like when things are explained, I could be like, I can see your side, but you're you're real evil.
Yeah, I
want to know why Harry liked Olivia.
Yeah,
I know I think she probably changed. Like that's what I can see is like they dated for forever, so she probably just like changed a little bit.
But I don't know. I think he liked her also because of the socialite aspect. Because they're both the perfect couple.
They're both like socialites. They're both from that same like they could probably talk about the same stuff. Yeah, I just don't like girl versus girl. It's like hard because Olivia was definitely super evil and she brought a lot to the plot by being that antagonist. But I just personally am not a big fan of girl versus girl because we already see a lot of that in life, and I don't like the encouragement of girl versus girl. Like, no, like Superwoman, girl love. Like, you guys can get along, especially if it's over a guy, that's what it was over. And it was over like a Facebook album of like Thanksgiving, and I was like it's kind of also like where you see like how Olivia is just so irrational. Like she just, and I've known people like that. I mean, I'm not gonna say people.
Don't say it.
But like people who just like think that they are right and they're not.
Mhm.
And they just really think like that everything is right and everything's like track, and they're like, this is what it is. This is how it is.
Yeah. I think also it could have been as successful if Olivia was a little likable, because like the big thing was Alex finding herself. So like she was like her own worst enemy most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we didn't need Olivia to be totally awful, but she did do a lot, and I liked the drama that.
Well,
she got.
I think Olivia also like pushed Alex to write more.
Yeah.
Because Olivia stole, which was just so blatant and
Yeah.
evil, and like right in front of her too.
Yeah.
Like Olivia stole Alex's play.
Always back up your files.
I also was like, well, then she found it later, and I
Yeah.
was like, girl, how can
Clean
you
your
lose that?
room.
Clean your room.
It was in a book.
Yeah.
It was inside a book. She couldn't see it.
Yeah.
That's happened to me too. I open books sometimes. I'm like, oh, there's a piece of paper. I have like questions for my Q&A or things.
But yeah. What are other like favorite scenes that you guys had from it? I feel like the workshop scenes just at the end were so satisfying as a whole, because you felt so justified. You're like, yeah, girl, you get it. You get in that workshop.
Like, I like that she had done her research and she picked all of Olivia's flaws
She's like,
out.
what about
She's
this?
like, like, she was actually like, this was her last name or whatever. That was so great.
Well, Olivia was stupid at the end when she like changed the entire play.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, because she had read it, she's like, this is really good. I'm gonna change it. But I mean,
Well, she didn't change it at first. She only changed it for that like last workshop that they were in, and I was like, why?
It's the actors.
trying to make it more fresh and hip.
Fresh and clean.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked when they went to Comic-Con too.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Comic-Con, but I've been to conventions, so I could like picture it. So I feel like if you haven't been to conventions, it's maybe a little bit hard. Oh, and also like when they went shopping at that comic shop.
Oh yeah,
I was
with
like,
like
I
the
wanna
little
go.
things. The little things that Freddie
The box.
kept. The boxes.
Yeah.
I opened one of those on my unboxing.
I was like,
One
I
of the
want one.
Funko things.
Oh, was that Alfred one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I knew what they were. It felt like Freddie.
Who'd you get?
I got Hagrid.
I got Hermione.
You got Hermione?
Yeah.
I put
Spoilers.
I put Hagrid next to Captain Hook, and I'm like, he's so small.
Oh.
It's so cute though. That was fun, like a surprise opening
Yeah.
it, so I can understand the addiction.
Oh my gosh.
No,
It's
honestly,
so-
I was reading it and I knew I would do the same thing.
Just buy them all until you
Yeah.
get the right ones.
I love that like Alex got all the good ones at the end.
Like her first time getting it. I would
Luck
get
of the
so
draw.
frustrated. I would just go on eBay and be like, "It's me."
It's more fun when you don't know. That's
I
what
know.
makes it so fun.
But I would give up. Is there any more questions?
Mary says, so what I'm hearing is the ending is unlike typical contemporary endings. Where is it abruptly ends or no? No, it doesn't
I think
abruptly
it
end.
has like a
A
it has
nice-
a conclusion.
It does. What did you say in your review? It's
What?
perspective. You said something about.
Suspended disbelief.
What does that mean?
It just means like
Suspended disbelief. is what
suspended
Maureen said.
disbelief is a kind of a thing that you kind of have to do a lot in contemporaries. Just as
Yeah.
as a whole in the genre, you just have to do it because it's like when things just conveniently happen and you're like, okay.
Like when Lucy's roommates moved out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when things just conveniently happen, you're like, I just have to like suspend your disbelief. You're like, so instead of like disbelieving that and being like, that's not real, you just like suspend that and you're like, I'm just gonna live in this world and just ignore
Accept
everything.
it.
But that's just a very contemporary thing. There's so many contemporaries and things that I can point to that are like, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Like really popular contemporaries. You just are like, no, I'm gonna live in this world and I'm gonna love it. And that's kind of like what the ending is, because it does have a nice conclusion, but it's like her play gets picked up with like no. It just like gets sent in and picked up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like
And she's only been in London
And
for
she-
like 8
a little
months.
bit, and she's 21. and she just wrote that play
22.
like in 22 in the book. Well, when the play gets sent in, is she 21 or 22?
22.
At that point, yeah.
Who sends it in? The grandma or Lucy?
Lucy sends it in. I thought the grandma sent it in. That's what I
You'd
thought.
be like, I want to play
I was
about
like,
me.
yeah.
Let's go.
So it was like one of those things where it was like, brand new girl in the scene, get it sent in. You're like,
Yeah.
and you're just like, no, I'm just gonna like let it happen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna accept it.
What do you think of Isabella?
Yeah. I was like, I forgot about her for a hot
I like
second.
how classy she was.
Mhm.
She was very young. I kept picturing her as like Meryl Streep from
Wait, is Isabella the playwright?
is the playwright.
Got it.
How
Who
old
was
was
the
she
other
supposed to
girl?
be?
She was like in her 20s.
Was
Was
she?
she?
No, I thought she
I
was,
thought she was
older than
like
that.
early 30s.
Okay, maybe early 30s.
Oh, I was
She's
like, I was imagining her.
What's
like
that? What's that
40.
movie with Meryl Streep?
Devil Wears Prada.
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
She's
okay.
definitely not that old.
No, not that old, but
Yeah.
She was like the. What is the? There's like
Mature?
a term. There's a term like gold boy of. It's like,
Golden Girl.
Oh,
but you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. There's not.
Sweetheart.
no, maybe no.
America's Sweetheart. London's Sweetheart.
What?
It's like a term for like when somebody's like younger and
Wonder
they get
Kid.
stuff. Yeah, like something like that. Pretty much.
I don't know.
That's who she was.
She was successful as a young playwright,
Mhm.
and so Alex looked up to her.
But I liked that she believed Alex.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And didn't just like accept Olivia's
Yeah.
totally awful
No, she was like-
excuses.
You should have come to me first.
Yeah.
I liked that about her. I liked her.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't in there a ton, so it's like there's like you only have those few interactions. The one where Alex literally screws everything up, and I was like, me. There were so many times that I was like, me in this book. Like the time when she just like can't do it when she's talking to her idol. I was like, me.
It's like, I gotta go.
Bye.
Is there another question?
Mary said she got scabbers in her alcohol.
Oh no! That's the worst one. Oh, Mary.
Okay.
I'm gonna look on Twitter again.
I think we're going to be wrapping
Yeah,
our
we're wrapping
live show
up
up.
soon. So if you have any last minute questions, send them to
in.
us now.
Mhm.
What's another thing? Yeah, a big thing was this. I wanted to know the supporting characters a lot more.
Mhm.
Because they had solid like foundations as characters, but they just felt a little flat. And like they were there to help Alex move forward, which she did. Like she had really good character development, but I felt like everyone else had the potential to grow as well. So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a big issue for me. But
I think like we have to pick this book apart because we've now discussed it twice.
yeah,
But it's so much fun to read.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's such a great like fangirl story and just like a fun book
It's a-
to read for 2
yeah.
days.
Like you like if you like contemporaries, you'll like this because it's just one of those like quick addictive reads that you just like get into and you're like, I gotta finish it, and then you
Mhm.
want to like just escape the world for a couple days.
Yeah, and it's not all about like the love interest. It's
It's all
What
about
about your
Alex's.
career?
It's all about Alex's character development and not about the love interest.
Son,
Which
yeah.
is really like that's what I like about Morgan Matsson's books is that they're not solely about like the love story.
Mhm.
That is a part of it, but it's all about the main characters, main character's development, and that's really what happens in London Belong to Me is that Alex develops as a character through the whole book. It's not about her love story; it's about her being awesome.
Yeah, and it's straight out of college too. So as someone who's a college student and thinking about what I'm gonna do after I graduate, I like that. I like books that, and they're not like successful straight out of college because I feel like a lot of people think that they have to be
Mhm.
have to have like a solid job, like.
right out
Yeah.
of college.
But this was like you gotta find yourself, like see where you fit in, and I like that. That's why I like new adult. Like that's a genre I'm starting to get more into.
Yeah. All right, the sun's coming in our eyes for
Yeah.
the shorties.
There we go.
Thank you all for your questions. Oh,
Yeah.
before you go. Okay. Okay, thank you guys all for your questions and for staying for the live show. Remember that London Belongs to Me is $1.99 on Kindle. You should go get it.
Yeah.
And I'm also vlogging our trip here in New York. So watch out for those vlogs coming up. Today or tomorrow is our last day in New York. So we'll see you soon with new videos. Follow Zoe. Follow Maureen. We'll see you all later. Keep calm and fangirl on.
Bye. 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 Bye.